Despite directionless volatility ahead, BTC cycle is not over and rally could continue. CIOs. Bitcoin market. There's no real threat of a drastic sell-off unless we breach the March 2024 high at $74K. So I expect the market to continue adding to longs on any dips, says John Glover, Chief Investment Officer of Ledn. Journalist. Seed Fadilpašić. Journalist. Seed Fadilpašić. About author. Seed specializes in writing factual and informative articles to help the public navigate the ever-changing world of crypto. He has extensive experience in the blockchain industry, where he has served. Author profile. Share. Copied. Last updated 1 hour ago. The cycle is not over yet, major companies' execs argue. The Bitcoin, BTC, drawdown is the result of sentiment shocks, not fundamentals, and unless it falls below the March 2024 ADH, the coin should continue the rally towards $160,000 soon. December began with a market drop. At the time of writing on Monday morning, UTC, it's down nearly 6% over the last 24 hours, standing at $3.01 trillion. BTC specifically decreased by 5.8% in the same time frame, currently trading at $85,999. It's down 0.5% in a week, 22% in a month, 11.5% in a year, and 32% from the October all-time high of $126,080. You may also like, why is crypto down today? December 1st, 2025. The crypto market is down today with the cryptocurrency market capitalization dropping by 5.2%, getting close to falling below $3 trillion, now standing at $3.01 trillion. 96 of the top 100 coins have gone down over the past 24 hours. At the same time, the total crypto trading volume is at $135 billion. Crypto winners and losers. At the time of writing, 8 of the top 10 coins per market capitalization have seen their prices fall over the past 24 hours. Bitcoin, BTC, fell by 5.3%. Directionless volatility over coming months. John Glover, Chief Investment Officer of financial services company Ledn, recently discussed the market's current position. He argued that we're currently in a wave 4 correction, which typically completes at either the 23.6% Fibonacci retracement, or the 38.2% Fibo. If this is true in the current situation, he writes in an email, we have already finished wave 4 and we should now resume the uptrend. However, Glover notes the so-called rule of alternation. If wave 2 is a very simple ABC correction, which it was in this case, wave 4 tends to be more complex. What we've seen thus far in this correction has been rapid and quite simple in its formation, he says. However, he also argued that it is still possible that we're experiencing a wave 5 of wave 3 extension. This is relevant, as it would take the price to $125,000 before we see a correction. Moreover, unless BTC breaches the March 2024 high of $74,000, there's no real threat of a drastic sell-off, Glover writes. So I expect the market to continue adding to longs on any dips. All this said, my view is that we will see a lot of directionless volatility over the coming months, with the low being set somewhere between $71,000 and $80,000. The good news is that once that base has fully formed, the rally will continue into the end of 2026/beginning of 2027, with a target of $145,000 to $160,000 depending on where the bottom of Wave 4 finalizes. The exec concludes. You may also like, Tether dives into Bitcoin-backed lending as market soars past $1 billion in loans. Tether, the world's largest player in the digital asset sector, has taken a deeper step into crypto-backed credit markets with a new investment in Ledn, one of the most established providers of Bitcoin-backed loans. The move comes during a renewed wave of activity across the lending sector, which has already surpassed $1 billion in loan originations this year and is now showing signs of a broader comeback after the severe collapse of 2022 to 2023. Ledn crosses $2.8 billion in Bitcoin loans as BTC drop is sentiment capitulation, not structural deterioration. Fabian Dorey, CIO at digital asset bank Signum, argued that the capitulation is being driven by sentiment shocks and not macro or structural fundamentals. There are three key elements that have had a notable impact over the fourth quarter of 2025. Macro shocks. The U.S.-China trade war, the U.S. government shutdown limiting macro visibility, reduced immediate prospects of a December rate cut. Market structure stress. Excessive leverage and immature price oracles triggering a historic liquidation, key market makers' rumors, false speculation about institutional selling. Liquidity pressure. The U.S. Treasury's buildup of its cash account, private credit markets volatility, exhausted digital asset treasury buying power. However, according to Dory, despite battered sentiment and heightened volatility, both macro and crypto-specific drivers continue to point to powerful tailwinds. This suggests that the recent correction is excessive rather than structural. Moreover, Dory argues that the cycle is not ending yet. The shift in narrative was triggered less by fundamentals and more by a sudden repricing of risks at a time when investors were already debating whether the four-year cycle had peaked, he said. Dory concluded that these signals reflect sentiment capitulation rather than long-term deterioration in fundamentals. From a cycle perspective, we see a maturing phase rather than an ending one. Therefore, while Q4 has seen a painful correction and sentiment reset, the medium-term drivers of this cycle are intact. These include macro momentum, liquidity, on-chain fundamentals, and regulation. The current environment is uncomfortable in the short term, Dory says, but historically it has offered attractive entry points for investors with a mid to long-term horizon, rather than cycle endings. You may also like Signum Crypto Bank launches Bitcoin yield fund targeting 8 to 10% returns. Swiss digital asset bank Signum has introduced a new fund offering investors the ability to earn yield on their Bitcoin holdings while maintaining full price exposure. The BTC Alpha Fund, launched in collaboration with Athens-based Starboard Digital, employs arbitrage trading strategies to target annual returns between 8% and 10%, paid directly in Bitcoin. The fund is domiciled in the Cayman Islands and is designed for institutional and professional investors. It allows participants follow us on Google News, Trending News, recommended popular crypto topics price predictions, live Fed Payments Innovation Conference, real-time updates as Federal Reserve discusses crypto, stablecoins, and AI with industry leaders crypto market prospect. After the washout, the soil looks richer XRP price prediction. UAE just approved Ripple stablecoin. Can Arab wealth send XRP to $1,000? Bitcoin price prediction. Robert Kiyosaki sounds crash alarm. Is the yen unwind the liquidity event BTC needs? XRP price prediction. $5.50 target by year-end 2026 realistic? Bitcoin news. Why is crypto down today? December 1st, 2025. 4 hours ago. By Fadilpašić. Price analysis. Strange new Chinese AI predicts the price of XRP, Solana, Cardano by the end of 2025. 2 days ago. By Tim Hackey. Price analysis. Bitcoin price prediction. $6.6 trillion Fed flip expected in December. How high can BTC go? 2 hours ago. By Arslan Butt. Best crypto to buy now in December 2025. Top crypto to invest in. November 24, 2025. By Alan Draper. New cryptocurrencies to invest in today. Top new crypto coins. 28 minutes ago. By Inesis Tavares. Best crypto presales to invest in December 2025. 3 days ago. By Alan Draper. 12 new and upcoming Coinbase listings in December 2025. 17 minutes ago. By Elijah Rankovich. 11 new and upcoming Binance listings in 2025. 20 minutes ago. By Elijah Rankovich. The next crypto to explode in 2025. Our top picks. 12 minutes ago. By Elijah Rankovich. Bitcoin, BTC, price prediction 2025 to 2030. November 17, 2025. By Leon Waters. XRP, price prediction 2025, 2026 to 2030. 6 days ago. By Eric Huffman. Ethereum price prediction 2025 to 2030. November 4th, 2025, by Ben Beto.